Now I'm sensing a lot of tension now that I'm rapping. But the kids used to look up to you. What happened? Boy, listen, Banks was going off. Hold up. Me on the contrary, hand covered with platinum, different color coupes. Boy, he was going off. He was going off. What's up, everybody? Sneaker God Stats back with another pickup. Here with the G-Unit G6s. Should we get the box in range? Hopefully y'all can see that, size 14. Courtesy of Snipes. Another difficult pickup. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. But I kind of like it because, as the sneaker content people say, they're doing it for the old heads. They're doing it for the millennials. Cool, bro. Whatever you say. Let's check out the boxing. Nice little wraparound. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. One of the best to do it out of Queens, Southside Jamaica, that is. Long live Maserati Fox. He was from Merritt Boulevard. Yeah. Shout out to the whole G-Unit. The kid's so icy, you don't have to like me. And a throwback jersey with throwback Nikes. I know you probably see me with Cash Money from back in the days. The only thing changed is numbers on the range. I bought me an old school and blew out the brains. The rock, the mic tour, I threw off my chain. My spree well spinning, man. I'm doing my thing. Avoiding not in trouble, not chewing. Man, come on now. We all know gold's getting old. Ice in my teeth make the crisp out. Oh, I can't even walk through the, man. Buck was spazzing. Y'all know Buck was spazzing, even though Buck was spazzing on that song. I mean, Banks was too. I mean, he has several quotables for me. Blue Yankee fitted, G-Unit sneakers. Yeah, that part. Here's the shoe, G-Unit G6. This is my first pair. The mentioning of genuine material used on this shoe. Of course, me just touching it is not really confirmation, but I can definitively say comfortably these feel like they were well crafted. A lot of skill was used to bring this shoe back as a retro. I've seen a lot of people bring their old 03 pairs back to life. Speaking of 2003, and we're gonna show the other shoe. In 2003, I was unable to get my hands on any G-Unit sneakers. I don't even think they were sold where I was going to college at that time. But fun fact, funny story. I had the G-Unit headband. I had like 3 G-Unit t-shirts and some more stuff. I did not get the tank top. Those always were funny looking to me, right? But I did have a pair of Birdman lugs. Remember when Birdman had his own sneaker deal? They were all black murder low tops, like a little Birdman symbol on the side. I'm not gonna pull up Google or nothing. I'm gonna let you do that on your own time. But yeah, I was one people in the whole world that owned a pair of Birdman lugs back in 2003 because I was unable to get my hands on these, right? If they do release a red pair, I would love to get my hands on them as well. But all that, these drops are for the old heads. I mean, I've had to really do my due diligence lately with these sneakers. Let's pull out the insole. I watched maybe 1 or 2 reviews, so I'm already kind of familiar with everything that comes with it. This insole is very basic, but it is stitched, so I'm not going to complain too much. I don't remember if the original shoe came with a lot of neat features. I think back then the packaging may have been a lot nicer. To me, this box is basic, but we don't wear the box, right? So I am impressed with the choice of how to present the midsole. That's going to be very comfortable. Not a lot of stitching, So I'm guessing this is one whole piece that goes in to the midsole and sits. Kind of reminds me of what Stan Smith does with Adidas. But I digress. I'm gonna try to put these on feet and give y'all an honest first impression with them on feet, and then we're gonna wrap this up. And we're back. So this is how they look on feet. I must admit, you guys, this is probably gonna be one of the top pickups of 2026 for me personally. Like, that list is gonna be extremely difficult to narrow down, but between the Gary Paytons, the Scottie Pippens, and these right here, I think these are gonna be at the top of the top for me, just from the amount of overall nostalgia. Like, you know, being able to reach back in time and grab a pair of shoes that you missed out on when you were in your late teens. This is dope. They fit perfect. So for those that are waiting for me to tell you about fitting, I would say go true to size. I have plenty of room at the toe, at least half an inch, because you know your foot's gonna expand throughout the day, so you want to have at least half an inch to an inch in the front and all that good stuff. And no, this is not the outfit I will wear with these. I already have the outfit ready. I gotta get a blue Yankee fitted to go with the G-Unit sneakers. And that's about it, guys. So give me 1 second. And we are back. So if somebody would have asked me the overall rating of this shoe, now mind you, this is my first time owning a pair of G-Unit G6s. They appear to be comfortable. They fit true to size. The suede feels just coarse enough to still give you a sense of softness to the touch. I know you can't really see it. It's not really picking up on the iPhone, but I'm telling you, when you get them in person, you will be impressed by the quality and the craftsmanship. And remember, it's Reebok, so don't expect more from Reebok than what they already give you, especially if you're not a big consumer of Reebok shoes. You know, I've ice creams, questions, shacks, I've got classics. These are on par with any Reebok collaboration sneaker, which means the quality is a lot higher than normal. So I would give these a 10 out of 10. Well, a 9 out of 10, because the packaging could have been a little bit more thoughtful, but it's a box and we don't wear boxes. So if you ask me, I would give these a 9 out of 10, just purely off the fact that I've never owned a pair. They're comfortable, very versatile. You don't have to worry about being super active in these. You know, I look forward to seeing how everybody plans to style their G-Unit G6s. I think that's it, man. I'm like, it's like a kid in a candy store. Like, I'm getting every shoe that I ever wanted, and I'm having to fight for them too. I'm on every app like this, mad, trying to check out, and stuff just keep zooming out. Looking forward to the forest green Air Jordan 14s. That is a must-have for people of my generation who was in college, not balling, getting what they could, and we was putting Jordans on layaway at the Foot Locker back then, which is something you can't even do now, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Buy what you like, wear them, and when it get time to replace them, do your due diligence. All right, you guys. And peep out that Game album. That shit sound hard. Deuces.